camera's tiny. Let's talk self-love, self-care, everything while I do my self-care routine. Aloe vera, because I'm like breaking out and I'm trying to clear my skin before Valentine's Day. Is it really gonna happen? Probably not, but it's okay. So first things first, self-love and stuff like that can also happen with while having insecurities and stuff like that, you know. We're just gonna, self-love is about, people think self-love is like, oh, like doing my hair, doing my nails, making myself look pretty, and like to an extent that's more self-care than self-love. Self-love is really just like accepting and giving yourself grace when you make mistakes, when you do things wrong, and when you feel bad or when someone else is making you feel bad. No matter what, you still have yourself, and no matter what mistakes and no matter who's trying to make you feel bad, you still have yourself, you know. I have to get a whole new angle. All right, that's my TV that like doesn't work, and that's my pile of clothes. Okay, maybe I'll stand here. Okay, so see, self-love is like being okay and being a mess. No, it's not. I have to deal with that. That's a bunch of like clothes that I'm giving away. Marinates. I wanted to talk to you guys about my Depop. So I'm having like a 50% sale on my Depop. It's linked down below if you guys want to check it out. It's all with like clothes that's been on my account for like more than 6 months, or 6 months, yeah, whatever. And I just really want to get rid of it, so if you guys can check that out, that'd be amazing. But yeah, so get back to self-love. Growing up, I was like bullied a lot for like a lot of different stuff that I couldn't control, like my face, my acne, for instance. I was like one of the first girls to go through puberty, so I had acne pretty early, and I got made fun of a lot for it. And then since I went through puberty early, I gained like weight and like curves, and like my clothes weren't fitting right, and yeah, like it was just like a whole not great thing. Like I was like the perfect victim to be bullied. Like I was just so, yeah. And at that, my hair, which I'm gonna do right now, was curly, and not like regular curly. It was like thick, frizzy, still is thick, frizzy, and nappy, and whatever insult that you can call my hair, that's what my hair was, and that's what people called it every single time. And I was just like, okay, well, I can't do anything about it, like it's my hair. So I used to straighten my hair a lot. I straightened it from like 4th grade until like half of my freshman year, and once I started wearing it straight, once I started wearing it curly, people still made fun of me for my straight hair. For my curly hair. People made fun of me for my straight hair too, because it was fried, it was dead, it was like, it was not surviving, like it was done. And people made fun of me for it, obviously. And the only thing I can do is like ignore them. But it still like obviously bugged me, because that's all people said about my hair. Like they were just like, your hair is frizzy, it's bad, it's, why don't you take care of your hair, why does your hair look like that? You know, they were kids, like they just like, at some point it just stopped being insults and started asking me questions on why my hair looks the way it does. I'm not even really gonna do my hair today, I'm just gonna leave it like this. Going to the gym later anyway, I don't really need to have like super defined curls. But yeah, so that was that. They were super rude to me, and my hair and my face and like my everything, my body, like I got made fun of for my body. Literally everything that you can think of or for someone to get bullied for, I got bullied for. And that caused a whole lot of self-hatred, a whole lot of insecurities that I still carry to this day. And a lot of it would be like, I would, you know, those like after school things that'd be like, oh, if you're getting bullied or if someone's hurting you, you should speak up. I would speak up, and every single adult would tell me to just ignore it. And that just like didn't work. Because as much as you can like ignore someone creating your insecurities, because in reality I wasn't insecure or cared about how I looked that much until people started pointing it out or people started saying things. And that's when the insecurities began, you know? It's really hard to like actually ignore it. You can like ignore it and you can be like, oh, it's not true, it's not true, it's not true. But then one day, the way my brain worked was like, oh yeah, it's not true. Like, I'm not ugly, my hair's not bad, I'm not whatever. And then when something would happen, like let's say I'd have a falling out with my friends, or like even now, like I'd be like, oh, it's because I'm ugly. Like, it's literally that. And in reality, no, that's not why. It's because things just happen in the world and the life and like whatever. But I was bullied so much that's like my first thing. And people would tell me like, people don't want to be friends with you because you're ugly. People don't want to date you because you're ugly. People don't want, it's because you're ugly. It's because you're ugly. It's because you're stupid. It's because of that. Like, so much that I was like, it has to be true. And it's so bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's like now I don't believe that as much because it's just not true. But also at the same time, it's like, is it? Like, it's just like insecurities that live in the back of my brain all the time now. And it's like, yeah, I can ignore it and I can like be like, oh, it's not true. But then when something happens, I'm always gonna be like, oh, it has to be because of that. And it's like, as much as it isn't because of that, my brain will literally go, it's because of that. And yeah, so what I learned about like the whole self-love, self-care thing is that at the end of the day, the only person who sees you and looks in the mirror at you is you. Like, every single day, you're the one that looks in the mirror and you see yourself and you're like, but it's either I like this or I don't like this, and I'm just gonna have to live with it because it's me. This is why another thing is like, I don't think I'll ever get plastic surgery, but the reason like I'm like, I don't judge people for wanting plastic surgery or getting plastic surgery is because if you don't like something about yourself and you have the means to fix it, why not fix it? You know what I mean? And it's like a lot of people think like plastic surgery or whatever is like lying to yourself and lying to people and lying whatever, but it's like, you don't look at my face every day. You don't look at my body every day. You don't look at this every day and think, I hate it, I hate myself, I hate this. So that's why I think plastic surgery, if you have the means to do it and you really think it's going to help you, as long as you do your research, you get the right people, right everything, then I guess do you. Like, that's your thing. If you want to do it, you do it. But yeah, that's like one thing. And another thing is like, with self-love comes self-discipline, which means like, I said at the beginning of the year in my goals video that I want to lose weight, and that is because I gained a lot of weight that I didn't even realize I gained until I stepped on a scale. And to me, it's not because of how much I weigh, it's because of how I look. I'm 23 and I don't want to wear a bikini. That's crazy. To me, that's insane. So it's like, and you're probably thinking like, you know, self-love, body positivity, whatever, and I'm so on that. Everyone that says like self-love and body positivity, one of those people have insecurities that they are working on and trying to change. And you cannot tell me otherwise. There's not one person that goes, you have to love your body, that isn't insecure about something that they want to change. So as much as I say yes, love your body, but love your body in the way that like, if you are unhappy with it, you're willing to change it, or you're willing to help yourself be happy with it. And with that being said, that means like, you know, eating right, exercising, and everything like that. The thing is, it's like a lot of people will be like, oh, like, I don't know, changing yourself and saying body positivity isn't really the same thing. But like I said, everyone who says something about She's like fighting my Pikachu right now. Everyone that says fighting for body positivity is always gonna be insecure about something. And if they say they're not, they're lying. Everyone is insecure about something. Even that girl that you see at the gym with the perfect body that you're like, oh, I want that body. She's at the gym either to maintain that body or to build something even more. You know what I mean? Like, it's like everyone is always working on something. So never feel like they have to have it better than me. That's like another thing with self-love. It's like looking at other people and going, they have it better than me, when in reality they don't, or you don't know what they have. Even like the richest people in the world hate themselves in one way or another. And it's like, I'm not saying it as like being like a jerk or whatever, it's just saying it in like a, don't compare yourself to people all the time because you don't know what else they're struggling with, you know? But yeah, I gotta wash my face, BRB. I also really like to ice my face when I'm like breaking out because I think it like helps with like the swelling and stuff, like the redness. So I got this little ice thing from Five Below. But yeah, so insecurities live in everyone. Don't compare yourself to others. Don't let FOMO get the best of you, I feel like is another self-love tip. Because I feel like a lot of people let their fear of missing out change themselves. It's kind of like what is it? Being too much of a people pleaser, I feel like, is what FOMO does. Because it's like, I don't really want to go, but all my friends are like having fun and they keep asking me to go, so I should go. Even though I don't want to go, I kind of want to stay inside. It's okay to take rest days from people. I feel like people also forget that. Like, it's okay to like not want to hang out with others all the time. Get rid of pimples is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. Of like, yeah, people can be so confident, so like love themselves, but if they want to change something about themselves, they're gonna change it. If I were to go in the street and be like, hey, if you could change anything about yourself, I guarantee you every single person I talk to will have a thing to change, you know? Everyone has insecurities. Me, it's my freaking eye bag. If I could, like, if I didn't have, like, crazy eye bags, I would not wear makeup. Maybe, like, blush and highlighter, but I wouldn't wear, like, concealer. Like, for the summer, I want to have my face so clear and so nice that I won't have to wear, makeup. Except for, like, blush and highlight. That's it. Like, that's all I want to wear. Because I don't want any makeup like melting off during summer. I want to be able to go to the beach and look like nice without makeup. I just learned that like no matter what or whatever people say about you, you can ignore it all you want, but it's just always going to be in the back of your mind. Like, you can say you don't believe it, blah blah blah, but it's always going to be in the back of your mind, and the only person that can help you feel better about that is yourself. Maybe I'll have more in the future, but check out my Depop, follow me on everything. Link in bio. What? Link in bio. That's not what I meant. Links are in the description below. Yeah. Bye.